first I single crocheted around with my main color and my main hook, which is 5.5, and then placing one single crochet in each end of the row, exactly the same as I did on the neck ribbing, except there's no shaping, so it's quite easy. Then I switched to my smaller hook and my contrast yarn and did my single crochets around with the right side of the fabric facing me, with my contrast color to do that ribbing. You can also do this in the same color as the rest of the sweater. This all depends on what look you are going for. So I've done there's my last single crochet and there's my slip stitch. Now I'm going to chain. We are attaching the ribbing as we go. I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do a smaller ribbing just for the sake of the tutorial. So there's 6 chains, the same as the neck. So starting in your second chain from your hook, you're going to yarn over and do your half double crochet. This is exactly the same as we did for our cuffs, except we are attaching it to our sweater as we go. There's 2, 3, 4, and there's that last chain, 5. So now there's my hem. I already slip stitch into that stitch. Into the next stitch I will slip stitch, and I will slip stitch into the next 3 stitches. So there I already did my slip stitch. In the next stitch simply slip stitch 1, 2 and 3. Now without chaining you will turn. What we want to do is skip those 3 slip stitches and go into the half double crochet. I know it seems far, but it works. So if you struggle to identify where you slip stitched, I would place a marker for the next stitch, in the next stitch, for the next time you come down towards your hem. Let's just quickly do it without the marker, and I'll show you. What I like to do is I turn towards my working yarn because I don't want the yarn to come to the front, so I flip my work towards my working yarn, just like that, and then 1, 2, 3. If you turn your work like that, it's easier to see. There's your 1, 2, 3 slip stitches in that first half double. You will, sorry about that, slip stitch in the back loop only. So there's 1, 2. Now again, keep those slip stitches nice and loose. 3, 4 and 5. Now when you are not at the hem, when you are away from it, after your slip stitches, you chain 1 and turn. Now this I turn towards my yarn because then I don't have to flip the whole sweater over every time. So yarn over in that first slip stitch back loop, do our half double crochet. That's 1, 2, last stitch, there's the little loop from the turn. Those two bars, that's the front and the back bar, going into the back loop. Do that half double crochet. Now you're back at the hemline, you can see, pull it slightly. That little knot sits on that stitch, so it's the next one that you have to go into. That stitch you already went into, so there's the next one. Slip stitch 1, 2 and 3. Let me show you that turn again. So if you struggle to get that stitch where you have to go into next, there you slip stitched, just mark that next one. When you come back, you know you have to go in there. So now we have the 1, 2, 3 slip stitch that we have to skip, turning towards your working yarn. 1, 2, 3. There is my first half double, and simply slip stitch in the back loop only. 2, 3, 4, and the same as on the cuff, that last half double crochet can lean a bit towards the back, and 5. Now chain 1 and turn towards your working yarn. Let's do that one more time, just to show you the, when you have that marker there. 1, 2, this is my half doubles in the back loop of that slip stitches. 3, 4, and my last half double, 5. There, slip stitched. There's my mark stitched. So in that marker or in the next one, slip stitch 1, 2,